Ladies and gentlemen, so how are you all doing? I hope you're all wonderful and having a fantastic day. I wanted to make this video. There is a few reasons why I wanted to make this video, but I wanted to make this video for one specific reason, and that one specific reason is that it's the end of the year. Now, I started a channel a few months ago, but I basically didn't upload consistently until like I want to say 2.5 months ago, give or take. And even in those 2.5 months, it wasn't really consistent, like the kind of consistency that I want to get, which is at least a video or two day. Now we've been experimenting with a ton of things, one video a day, then we've been with 2 videos a day, then we've had a little bit of a schedule for 3 videos a day, but that kind of flopped pretty quickly, to be completely honest. So as of this moment, I'm just kind of like focusing on like one video. At least that's like my target, one video a day. But I wanted to make this video because it's been interesting. Again, it's been very, very interesting. Like since we really started doing consistent videos, the growth has been fantastic. But at the end of the day, the growth has been steady, which is very, very cool. The growth being steady, I feel like that's even better than like the growth just being, the growth just spiking and then like dropping, but it's just been steady. Even when I took my 2-3 weeks off, the growth was still going, so that's pretty cool. But I kind of want to look toward the future, 2021. Now, 2021 is around the corner. This video will probably, I don't know when this video will go up, to be completely honest. I'm recording it quite early in December, but I'm not sure when this video itself will go up. So what I will say is this, 2021, there's a ton of things that I want to do on this channel. Just a ton of things that I want to react to, but there are a ton of things that I want to give my input on, and a lot of them are new things to this channel. Some of those things will be more like classical music. Some of you might be like, classical? Why? What has that got to do with anything else? Like you do at the moment, you're doing what? Rap songs, and you're doing animation or cartoons in that kind of manner. So why are you suddenly going to I like classical music, right? You guys can't tell. Maybe now you can. There's a piano there. Behind me here is a violin in its box right there. You guys can't see there, right there. You can probably tell. You can probably see the 2 guitar. I don't know if you guys can see the second one, which is right here. But 2 guitars there as well. I love music. It's why I'm doing so many music reactions, because I love music at the end of the day. So there's a ton of pieces that I wanna listen to for the first time as well, and just be like, whoa, fantastic. But there's also a ton of pieces that I'm like, I kind of want to like share to the wider audience. Now that's just one of those. That's one of many things that I want to do. I also want to react to like a bit of mainstream music, because as I've constantly said on this channel, I've not really listened to mainstream music in a long, long time. For example, I know Eminem has done like 3 albums since I last listened to him, which the last album that I think I listened to was the Marshall Mathers LP2. I think that's what it was called. I'm not 100% sure on the name, but I think that's what it was called. That was the last thing that I've listened to. And since then he's made like 50 new music pieces. So like I'm gonna try and do those as well, but I'm not sure how those work with with the copyright situation. So we'll see. Like if it's just a claim, I don't care. I'm not making money on these videos anyway. That's just the fact of life. But like if it just a claim or whatever, then I'm okay with that as long as the video is playable. That's the key thing. But I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how that works with actual music labels, actual music studios, so on and so forth. So we'll see about that. Then there is a ton of other shows that I want to do. There's a ton of creators that I want to check out. There are a ton of just things that I want to do. There are so many YouTube creators that do very good things, either from skits to music to animation. There's just so many good artists that I kind of want to check everything out. Now, unfortunately, I don't have unlimited time, so I can't check everything out. The one thing I can do is, give everyone a fair chance. This year, we've seen plenty of artists, at least when I say we, I always mean, obviously, us, all of us together. We've seen plenty of artists on this channel this year. Plenty of people that I've never heard before, that I've never saw before, and just seeing all those people, just seeing it all come together has been fantastic. 2020 for a lot of people of you, out there, as myself included, has been a relatively difficult year for many situations. It has been a very, very difficult year. I think for most people in most countries, it's been a very difficult situation. But the thing is, we always have to look to the future, and that's the key part. We always have to look to the future, and that's exactly what I want to do. I started a channel because I was at home. really that simple. I was at home, I finished university, and I was like, I can't work now because the lockdown is here. So what can I do? Oh, you know what? Let me do this. And then I did find work, and then, well, the work disappeared as well. I think when did it disappear? I remember making the video. I think it was the Monopoly rap reaction that I did on the channel on the day I lost my job, because I was like, perfect. This fits perfectly. Monopoly rap reaction. This is the perfect video to react to today because I lost my job. So kind of just a fun situation, really. And it's just been entertaining. It's just been a fun few months for me personally, doing these videos now. I'm not saying they're life changing. It's not life changing, right? I'm watching great content. I'm reacting to great content. I'm giving my input on great content, my take on great content. That's really all it is, right? Am I saying that like this is the hardest content to? It's absolutely not, right? It's not. It's time consuming, yes, but it's not hard. It's not that time consuming as well. It's just I would consider reaction just fun. Just fun. That's really what it is. Like fun, criticism. I like, I'm not the most critical person, but I'm also not the nicest person out there. I have most certainly been critical on this channel in the past, and I'll most certainly continue to be critical. It's not this case where I'm like, oh, I like this artist, so I'm not going to be critical. Usually with artists that I like, I'm a little bit more critical because I always expect more from them. But, that's kind of the way I am. What I will say though is this: 2020 again might not have been your perfect year. It might not have been a great year for you yourself. But the least I can do is, the least I will do is move forward to 2021 with a smile. With a smile, and I'll try and make consistent uploads for 2021. That's kind of my New Year's resolution. It's not the new year yet, but that's kind of my New Year's resolution. I've got a very long list of things that I want to watch, but I guess with a video like this, where I can always look back on it and be like, yeah, that was the beginning of the year. It's a good marker to put down. Let me know of all your recommendations. Let me know of everything that you recommend me to watch, because quite frankly, I'm gonna look back at this video a few times over the year and just see how it all goes. Now, let's also document where we currently are now. As I said, I'm recording this a bit before the end of the year. I think by the end of the year I'll probably be at, let me have a quick look. I'm not very professional doing this, while I'm talking, but it is what it is, It is what it is. So this year, we've made, we'll probably hit, that is just my guess, we will probably hit about 100,000 views total, which is absolutely insane. 100,000 views total is probably what I'm expecting to hit by the end of the year. So let's just say that, end of 2020. Ooh, my hair is a mess. It's an absolute mess. But end of 2020, the goal, the thing, the aim, not the goal, but the thing that I've achieved is roughly 100,000 views. Watch time, 8,000 hours. Give or take. 8,000 hours, give or take. Subscribers, 7. Honestly, at my current rate, that's crazy. Crazy. At my current rate of give or take 7 to 8 subscribers a day, I'll probably be at maybe 720. 720 subscribers. So that's kind of where we're at the end of the year, give or take. Move all the numbers a tiny little bit up, tiny little bit down, give or take. So that's kind of where we're leaving off at the end of the year, at the end of 2020. So let's move forward and see how the numbers will look like at the end of 2021. Now, the most interesting number to me is not the views, it's not really the subscribers, it's the watch time. The watch time to me is always the best indicator of everything, because with views, you can just have a very entertaining thumbnail, people will click on it and then they'll click of it right away. With that's kind of why views are not really a good metric in my opinion. And then with subscribers is pretty awesome, but a lot of people, they subscribe predominantly because of you watching something that they like. And that applies to most people, at the beginning. But like the for me, the important thing is not so much whether someone subscribes, but whether someone watches the videos. Not the views, but like watch the videos like through its entirety. Because that to me just proves that like people are there for the whole video, not just like the reaction that I have, but also the discussion that I have. Whether that's pertaining to the video, which most of the time it is, or sometimes where I just deviate, which it's just part of the kind of videos that I make. So when I talk, I just talk, as you can probably tell with this video alone. But yeah, those are kind of like the stats. As I said, probably around 100k views by the end of the year, around 8,000 hours of watch time by the end of the year. I might be pushing it a little bit with that. Yeah, I think that's possible. I think that's very much possible. Yeah, so around 100k views, 8,000 hours of watch time, which is that to me that's the insane part. I'll be honest, that's the insane part. And about 715 to 720 subscribers, which is friggin' dope. Because the crazy thing is, right, from those numbers in the last 90 days, in the last 3 months, 71k views came from that. 5.6k watch time hours came from that, and 520 subscribers came from that. So like, of the numbers that I told you, in the last 3 months alone, basically like 75% of all of those 75% of all those numbers came in the last 3 months. So my goodness. Now I do have a little goal. I won't lie about that. My lips are dry. Like, my lips are very, very dry. I just finished eating, so my lips are extremely dry. But I do have a little goal. I know I mentioned I don't really care about subscribers, but I do have a tiny little goal, and that is to hit 1,000 subscribers by February 19th. Why February 19th? Because that is when my birthday is. So like that's kind of my goal, like to hit 1,000 subscribers, by my birthday essentially, and that would be pretty cool. February 19th, 2021. I'll be 25. I'm getting old. But yeah, that's my one goal that I will have for the year 2021. Realistically, where do I think I'll see myself in a year's time? If I do videos consistently on this channel, I think in a year's time, I'll be at 600,000 views by the end of the year. Yeah, 600,000 views by the end of the year. Well, we're talking about like lifetime, not just the year 2021, but lifetime here. So 600,000 views by the end of 2021. 600,000 lifetime views by the end of 2021. 25,000 watch time hours. 25,000 watch time hours. That's a big one. That to me, that's the big one. And then in terms of subscribers, realistically, I probably think 2,500. But I can't even say that for sure. Actually, realistically, at the current rate that I'm going with, just like the current rate, granted, the current rate might decrease, might increase, I don't know, but at the current rate that I'm going at, like 5 subs a day, 365, let's just say 350 days, you're looking at 1,750. So add that to what I've got right now. Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, I was actually spot on there. 2.5. So that's my goal. That's my target. I don't really have like a target, but I guess it's cool to set challenges. Like, yeah, we can do it. So 600k views, 25k watch time hours, and 2,500 subscribers. That is the goal for 2021. I should preface this and say only if I do daily videos, and that's exactly the plan that I'm gonna do. Yeah, but that's kind of like the end of the year look back, and 2021 looking into the future. kind of video. I have a lot of things planned. I have a lot of things planned that I want to watch. There are many series, there are many YouTubers that I want to check out, but I haven't done so yet for one reason or another. A lot of the time, the reason why is because those series, those YouTubers, my hair is I need to get myself a hair, but we're just in that weird space and time right now where I could have gotten myself a haircut last week until yesterday. And it's like, bro, until yesterday, now everything is shut down again. But it sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. That's all I will say, ladies and gentlemen. There's plenty of things that I want to get to, and plenty of things that I haven't got to, simply because at the end of the day, a lot of these channels, a lot of these creators that I want to watch, they have a lot of videos, and I kind of want to, like, if I do one of their videos, I want to do all of the videos. I'm kind of like a completionist in that sense. So just from that perspective, you know, I haven't really started that yet. But ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in 2021. Happy holidays. Enjoy the rest of the year. Although this video will probably come out at the end of the year, but oh well, or maybe at the beginning of at the end of the year sounds better. So this video will probably come out on the 31st, and that's probably a good time to schedule it to. And then I will see all of you on the 1st of January. I'm definitely going to increase the speed of like the upload of like one video a day, which is currently what we're doing. Like once I have a little bit of time after the holiday period, once everything calms down a little, then you will go back to 2 videos a day, and hopefully maybe even 3 videos a day. But we'll see about that in the future. Besides that though, have a nice day, have a nice year, and good luck in the following year. Hoping everything works out for all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, peace out and have a nice day.